Donald Trump is a controversial figure. His presidency and actions have sparked intense debate. One of the most startling claims is that he is the Antichrist. This belief is rooted in religious interpretations of the Bible. It's important to approach this topic with sensitivity and respect for different viewpoints. This essay will examine the claim of Trump as the Antichrist, exploring various perspectives. We will delve into his appeal to evangelicals and the contradictions between his actions and Christian teachings. This essay aims to provide a balanced analysis of this complex issue. We will examine biblical interpretations, secular arguments, and the reasons behind evangelical support for Trump. By understanding the different perspectives, we can engage in informed and respectful dialogue. This topic requires careful consideration of religious beliefs and political realities. Donald Trump has garnered significant support from evangelical Christians. This may seem surprising given the controversies surrounding his personal life and policies. However, several factors contribute to his appeal within this demographic. Trump's strong stance on issues like abortion and religious freedom resonates with many evangelicals. They see him as a defender of their values in a secularizing society. Furthermore, Trump's rhetoric often incorporates religious themes and imagery. He frequently uses phrases like "God bless America" and positions himself as a chosen leader. This appeals to evangelicals who view him as a vessel for God's will. Trump's promise to make America great again aligns with their desire for a return to traditional values and a more prominent role for religion in public life. Despite his appeal to evangelicals, Trump's actions and rhetoric often contradict core Christian teachings. His personal life, marked by multiple marriages, allegations of sexual misconduct, and extravagant wealth, clashes with the Christian emphasis on humility, forgiveness, and helping the poor. Additionally, Trump's policies on immigration, healthcare, and social welfare programs stand in stark contrast to Jesus' teachings on compassion, love for one's neighbor, and caring for the less fortunate. Critics argue that Trump's behavior exemplifies the very sins condemned by Christianity: greed, pride, lust, and wrath. They point to his divisive rhetoric, attacks on opponents, and lack of remorse for his actions as evidence of his departure from Christian values. This disconnect between Trump's words and actions raises questions about the sincerity of his faith and the reasons behind his continued support among some evangelicals. So, let's dive into some secular arguments against Trump. Many people have raised concerns about his policies which they believe are, not in the best interest of the country. Critics argue that his stance on climate change, for instance, is, quite problematic. They point out that his administration has rolled back numerous environmental protections which, they say, could have long-term negative effects on the planet. Additionally, there's the issue of his economic policies. Some experts argue that his tax cuts primarily benefit the wealthy, leaving the middle and lower classes struggling even more. And then, there's his approach to healthcare. Many feel that his attempts to dismantle the Affordable Care Act have, put millions of Americans at risk of losing their health coverage. These are just a few of the secular arguments that have been made against Trump, highlighting the concerns of those who prioritize policy over party loyalty. Evangelicals have been a significant part of Donald Trump's support base. Many see him as a defender of their values and beliefs, especially on issues like religious freedom, abortion, and Israel. Despite his unconventional behavior, they believe he is part of a divine plan chosen to lead America back to its Christian roots. The Antichrist prophecy is a topic that has intrigued theologians and believers for centuries. It speaks of a figure who will rise to power, deceive many, and oppose Christ. Various interpretations exist, but the common thread is that the Antichrist will be a charismatic leader who brings about significant change, often through deceptive means. Some have speculated whether Donald Trump fits the description of the Antichrist. His polarizing nature, combined with his significant influence, has led to debates among believers. However, it's essential to approach such claims with caution and consider the broader context of his actions and policies. In an era of misinformation and sensationalism, critical thinking is more important than ever. It's crucial to analyze information carefully, consider multiple perspectives, and avoid jumping to conclusions. By doing so, we can make informed decisions and contribute to a more rational and balanced discourse. If you want more news, subscribe now and become part of an engaged and discerning audience.